Hey guys, I Sports Talk is back. Of course, I haven't forgotten about you. It's been a while. Been doing stuff, going on trip. I've been sick a lot, um, and as you can tell, I kind of look kind of crappy because I still am. But the last time we did Sports Talk, we did my predictions to March Madness, the tournament, and that was a way off. I predicted that Duke would beat North Carolina in the NCAA championship game, and North Carolina ended up winning it all against Gonzaga. Now, I predicted Gonzaga to be far into the tournament, as everyone else, but they went farther than I thought, and that surprised me. And Duke lost in the Sweet 16, I think, and South Carolina played really good in the Final Four. They did great then. But as a predictor, I should be predicting more often and hope to do that. But I just wanted to say that real quick, get that off my chest. And I just wanted to say that the playoffs have begun, as most people know. Um, and tonight they'll be playing more games and more. But they, hold on, I'm doing something real quick. Long time ago. As this loads, I just keep for watching. So if you could, if you have videos, I suggest you hit like. Um, but it's been a long, depressing day. It's been raining out here a lot, and so forth. Hold on as I get this going. All right, so the playoffs for tonight: the Bucks, Celtics, and the Jazz and the Clippers. Let's start out with the Bucks Raptors. Milwaukee actually went on the road and did some damage on the road against the Raptors. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't see the final, but I know that they won. And that's good when you're playing against, I think, a third seed in that conference and division. But game two is starting tonight, as most games are tonight. So I just want to predict this: Bucks and Raptors. I think the Raptors will win at home. I think that they have a good enough team that they can prove their offense is better than their defense. So if their offense can basically score over 100, I think that they can win this game tonight. Uh, the Bulls ended up beating the Celtics the first game on the road as well, and that's really surprising to me because the Celtics are the number one seed to the Bulls' 8 seed. But the Bulls have been doing well lately, and Celtics are no exception either, that they have been playing well. So I'm going to say the Celtics take care of business at home, and it's going to be a good, fun one to watch and see how it is. Jazz Clippers, final one for the NBA, and then I'm going to talk about something else. The Jazz are on the road. They took care of business back in the first game, and they lost Rudy Gobert on the first 20 seconds of the game. I watched that one. That was a good one. But that shot by Joe Johnson, the veteran, really boosted their momentum. in that, so they have a very good 1-0 lead. Even if the Jazz do lose tonight or the Clippers win tonight, then both teams are 1-1 in the playoff series. The Jazz get to go back home and take care of business there, and their fate just relies on them now. For the series, the Clippers were favored, and I knew the Jazz were a good enough team, and I knew how the Clippers played in the playoffs and so forth. But I think the Jazz did a great job, and both teams deserve to win this series. But I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to take the Clippers tonight. Even though I am a Jazz fan, I am taking the Clippers because I don't think they can lose that much at home in a row on the playoffs. But who knows? So before we start baseball, I have had some surprise teams this year that have been doing well. Mentioning how the Orioles have been doing good. They're always been good, but they're doing exceptionally well this time. The Yankees, as you can tell, I'm a Yankees fan, and I've been very, very proud of how they've been doing. They're on that 8-game win streak. Also, a couple of other teams that I've been noticing, the Diamondbacks and the Rockies in that division. Some teams that I thought would do better, like the Toronto Blue Jays, and I would say the Dodgers. I would expect them to be at this pace, but they're doing a little bit worse than I expected. But that doesn't mean that they're going to have a bad season. It's only not even the first 15 games yet, and anything can happen from here on out. But as standings go on and on about it, they will progressively change, as we all know, and we don't know yet. But I'm very comfortable with how my team's playing. I don't know about any other teams. I don't really like. And but anyways, tonight's game, we're gonna start off with the Yankees and the White Sox. They are at home, and they are 7-0 at home, which I'm proud of that for the Yankees. They're 9-4 overall. The rough 1-4 start really killed my hopes. I thought they were gonna have a bad season. Then they ended up going on that 8-game win streak to bring them 5 games over 500 and one of the tied for the best team in the American League East and so forth. But I also want to say that they have been powering runs, and they have been getting a bunch of runs in early going. So if they can just keep doing that, I think they'll have a great year. I actually think they might have a 90-plus win season to their last couple seasons of 80s. So, yeah, hold on real quick. Sorry, I've been sick lately. So the next one, Red Sox on the road taking on the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are 2-10 overall. They're 1-5 at home. I thought they'd be doing better. The Red Sox, expecting them, even though the Yankees are their foes and Red Sox are their foes. To the Yankees, Red Sox have a great team at 8-5. Blue Jays at home, though, they have their crowd. I want to say that Blue Jays will win, but how they're playing, I suggest that the Red Sox are going to win this one on the road, get it done. I don't remember if I said the Yankees. The Yankees I'm going to take because they're my team and I have to take them. White Sox aren't doing that bad either. So, anyways. So, the Orioles and the Reds. This one's going to be a fun one to watch. Well, not not watch, but I'll see the final. The Reds are at home. Orioles, of course, I said earlier that they're 8-3 and they're a great team. They're 4-2 on the road, and I think that's a good record so far for being only 11 games in for them. Reds, on the other hand, they're 8-4, 8-5. They're 5-1 on the road, but they're 3-4 at home, and that's going to be a tough thing for them if they can't do that. So I'm going to be taking the Reds, and because they will have their crowd, just because they're 3-4 at home doesn't mean they'll win. I'm going to take the Reds in the first game of the series for them. Next one, Phillies and Mets. Phillies 4-8, Mets 7-6. Mets have a good favor in this one. Phillies, I've been watching that much, but they're 4-8, so it doesn't really surprise me that the Mets will win. And the Mets from last year they've been good, but they're not as good. And as I said, it's early going. 7-6, 3-3 at home. I'm gonna take the Mets in this one. It's gonna be interesting to see. Next one, the Tigers and the Rays. The Rays are at home, but the Tigers are 8-4. Rays are 5-2 at home. That's great for them. This one's a toss-up. Let's see. I'm going to take the Rays in this one. I think that they have a team that they'll be a winning home team. There'll be a home team winning team. You know what I mean? But that's only the first game or second game of the series, and there's too much to talk about for that. But the next one, the Nationals on the road taking on the Braves. The Braves are 4-0 at home. They've gone 4-0 in the last couple of games. They had a walk-off last night against the Padres, and I think that they're doing great at home for their new stadium, and I enjoy watching how the Braves play. But the Nationals are 7-5. They're 1-2 on the road. I think that the Braves got this one. I think they'll stay undefeated. I think there's only two teams left that are undefeated at home. I'll have to see. But the Braves and the Yankees are one of the best home teams. I'm taking the Braves from now on. Brewers and Cubs. The Cubs aren't doing as well as I thought coming off the World Series wins last season. The Brewers are surprisingly doing good on the road. They're 6-1, 8-6 overall. It just comes a pitcher's duel because Cubs are at home, but Brewers are 8-6. It's like one of those games that you just gotta probably take the away team. I'm gonna take the Brewers in this one. Indians and Twins. Twins are at home, but they're 4-3, and the Indians are 4-3 on the road. I'm taking the Twins in this one. Just hear me out. Indians are going to be a good team in the long run, but right now, the start of the season isn't showing out them doing that. But the Twins. Next one, Angels and Astros. Astros are 9-4 as well, and they're doing great. They're 5-3 at home. A lot of these teams are doing really well, and I give them credit because the Astros aren't one of those teams that you expect to come out of the gate early. But they're taking on the 6-8 Angels, as I expected the Angels to be better with Mike Trout, and all of them. So I'm going to take the Astros in this one. They're going to become 10-4 tonight. Next one, Giants and the Royals. The Royals are like my second team almost. The Giants are 5-9, Royals 6-6. I think the Royals have a good home team this year, and even though their pitcher that's pitching tonight, Hamill, who has a 6.52 ERA and 0-1 on the year, is kind of struggling. I think that they can get it done at home over the Giants. But the next one, Pirates and Cardinals. Both teams I expected more of. Pirates are 6-7, and the Cardinals are surprisingly only 4-9. Cardinals are about 3-4 at home, about 1-5 on the road, and so it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna take the Pirates in this one, and so forth. It's gonna be a low scoring game because those games are always low. But this next one's gonna be a higher game. The Rangers at 5-8, the Athletics 5-8. I'm taking the home team of the Athletics because I think of their name proves it. They're athletic. I think they can win. The Rangers, on the other hand, they're from Texas and they can play ball down there. But I'm taking the A's in this one. Pitching for the Rangers, Darvish 1-1 overall, but a 2.33 ERA. That's not a bad ERA. Triggs for Athletics 2-0 and has 0.00 ERA, so I think he'll do all right. But again, I believe that this will be a high scoring game. Doesn't mean anything. So if you disagree on this, don't dislike this video. This is just all that I think. The next one, let's see how many we have left. 3 more games. Marlins on the road taking on the Mariners. Mariners are 5-2 at home, and the Mariners are 3-4 on the road. Let's see. Overall, Marlins have the better end of the deal. They're 7-6. The Mariners 6-8. And Mariners, this line is even, but I'm taking the Mariners in this game. We have a whole bunch more baseball left, so who knows? Next one. This is going to be an interesting one because earlier I just said that the Dodgers are better. Not as good, but they are about what they are, and I want to take back what I said with the 7-6 record. I think I said they are 7-7, but they're 5-3 at home, and the Rockies are 9-5, 6-2 on the road. That's a heck of a good squad right there. They're gonna just get better. I think that they might make the playoffs this year, and if they do, they're gonna go far. They're gonna be a fun team to watch. Dodgers are always a fun team to watch, but they're not looking too well right now. I'm gonna say the Rockies on the road take it. But the next one, Diamondbacks and the Padres. Padres 2-1 at home. They haven't played that many games at home. 3 out of their 14 games that they played are at home. So 11 games on the road. They have a lot more games to go. They're 5-9 overall to the Diamondbacks, 9-5, 3-4 on the road. Padres look like they are at home. Diamondbacks are looking impressive as well as the Rockies. But I might take the Padres in this one. I should take back what I said with the Royals. They're about my third favorite team. I have the Yankees, Padres, Royals like that. The Padres are my favorite NL team. I was born there. And the Yankees are my favorite team. Been always my favorite team, no doubt about it. But the pitchers for that game, for the Diamondbacks, you got Miller, who has a 5.06 ERA and a 1-1 record, to the Padres Cozart, who's 0-0, but has a 3.86 ERA. So I'm going to take the Padres in this one. But I think that might be it for right now. Hold on. If you haven't so far, please like the video and show your friends and have them subscribe. and like the video as well. Tell them about my channel. The more, better. But hold on. I just wanted to go off the limb and tell you when the first national football game might be. But it says September 7th, but I think it might be a little bit earlier than that. This is for the NFL. College, we have until August 26, 2017, so hopefully your team will do good then. But overall, I think that will wrap it up. Thank you so far for watching it if you have made it through. Actually, I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet in my sports talk. I think it's kind of unfair that I do football and I do basketball and baseball and so forth. I'm going to do the NHL. Their playoffs are going on right now. I don't watch the NHL, and we'll see. So most of the teams that I say, I don't know. So I'm just probably going to pick the one that has the best lead so far in the Stanley Cup. You hear the clicking noise, it's just my computer. But I hope you guys are having a great day. It's been a long day just at school, and it's raining right now, pouring down rain. But
I checked, everything's there. Wait a minute.
That's just a commercial.
Gotta have a good answer. Switch to Geico.
But sorry about that. That was just a commercial. Let's see. It says there's 3 games tonight. There's one at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it's the Canadiens and the Rangers. Looks like the Canadiens have a 2-1 lead in the series, but the Rangers are at home. I'll say the Rangers. Penguins and Blue Jackets. I do know who the Penguins are. I do know who the Canadiens and Rangers are, but I don't watch hockey a lot. I'm going to say the Penguins beat the Blue Jackets and sweep the series because they're up 3-0 in the first round. But the final game for the NHL playoff, I guess this is the Oilers and the Sharks. Sharks are at home. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead, and I think the Sharks will win this. Let's tie up the series and see how interesting that is. Anyways, that should be all for right now. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope that I have a good rest of my day. Not feeling well. Look, again, sorry that I keep mentioning that. But yeah, I guess that's all for today. Thank you for joining me on Sports Talk, and I'm sorry again for being a little late with my sports talking. So, guess have a good day. See you.